Good morning, and thanks for joining us. Nice to have all of you here. As some of you know, I used to be the executive director for what was formerly known as the Cybersecurity Association of Maryland and is now known as the Cybersecurity Association. It feels like old home week for me, seeing so many familiar faces, and I haven't been around everybody in so long. Tasha Cornish is somewhere, here we go, the current executive director for the new and improved Cybersecurity Association. Thanks for joining us. So today I'm representing the Howard County Economic Development Authority as they launch their new Cyber Howard Accelerator program. And it's a program that's designed to support early stage cybersecurity companies for success and ultimately position Howard County as a leading hub for cybersecurity innovation and entrepreneurship. Today we're here with the Office of the County Executive to witness the signing of the official partnership agreement between Howard County Economic Development Authority and the Technology Advancement Center, which is where we are today, and to do a little photo opportunity with the official ribbon cutting, and then we make the Accelerator program official. Before we get started, I wanted to acknowledge the TAC crew for hosting us today and all the work that you put into today's program. Thanks for doing that. And also want to recognize two dignitaries we have in the room. I believe, and I'm not sure I know where she is, but we have a representative from Congresswoman Sarah Elfreth's office. Danielle Aguara was to be here. Oh, yay, thank you. Thanks for joining us. And we also have Wallace Ip, First Secretary Defense Trade Policy from the Embassy of Canada. Thank you. So we've asked a few people to say a few words as we introduce this program to all of you. And to start us off, it's my honor to introduce Dr. Calvin Ball, County Executive for Howard County.
Good morning, and thank you all for being here. Despite the uncertainty around us, we are continuing to partner, to innovate, and to keep Howard County's economy strong. It's because of our industry partners and our Economic Development Authority that we are steadily advancing our global competitiveness. Just this past fall, I joined CEO Jennifer Jones and an EDA-led delegation, many of whom are here, thank you so much, on an important trade mission to Europe focused on cybersecurity, tech, business, and higher education expansions. Together, we forged new partnerships and strengthened economic ties in Germany, Ireland, and the UK to create a global gateway. In Europe, we signed an MOU between EDA's Maryland Innovation Center and a leading German IT firm advancing the cybersecurity sector through shared resources, joint initiatives, and mutual support for cluster management. Additionally, we formally launched MIC Global, which is a pioneering program designed to establish and strengthen partnerships between our Maryland Innovation Center and international partners. MIC Global now provides virtual services such as mentorship, business resources, and connections to potential partners. Today, we take our next giant leap, solidifying Howard County's global leadership in cybersecurity and technology, and I'm excited to announce the county's first ever Cyber Howard Accelerator. This new accelerator is a testament to our commitment to fostering innovation, growing our cyber economy, and ensuring that Howard County remains a leader in the rapidly growing and evolving fields of cybersecurity, information technology, operational technology, quantum computing, and artificial intelligence. This 12-week program provides early-stage companies with tools, mentorship, and access to industry leaders they need to scale their businesses, refine their products, and enter the market competitively. We know that Howard County is geographically positioned well with NSA, U.S. Cyber Command, and Fort Meade right in our backyard. This transformative accelerator strengthens that position by attracting and growing companies that drive economic growth, create high-quality jobs, and contribute to national security and commercial innovation. Participants in this exciting program will not only develop cutting-edge solutions, but will also connect with key stakeholders in government, defense, and the private sector, ensuring that their innovations have a real-world impact. Our goal is not just to support startups, but to create a pipeline for long-term success. Companies in this program will graduate with market-ready products, strategic business models, and potential investment opportunities, and many will continue their journey at the Maryland Innovation Center, further strengthening our local and state economy. This innovative accelerator is just the beginning. As Howard County and Maryland continue to invest in the future of cyber, AI, and emerging technologies, we are laying the foundation for sustained innovation and leadership in these fields. To all of the companies who are participating, you are the future of cybersecurity, and know that we support you in embracing this future. I want to thank our Economic Development Authority, our partners at the Technology Advancement Center, and all our industry leaders, government partners, and entrepreneurs who made this possible. I look forward to seeing the transformative impact this program has on our community and beyond, as together we ensure that Howard County remains the cyber capital of the world. Thank you.
Thank you, County Executive. And next, it's my pleasure to introduce Deputy Secretary for the Maryland Department of Commerce, Stephen Rice.
Thank you. First of all, I want to say that it's great to be back in Howard County. I was a Howard County kid, and Howard County will always be home for me. I want to bring greetings on behalf of Governor Wes Moore, Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller, and Maryland Secretary of Commerce, Mr. Harry Coker. If I may, I'm just going to take a few minutes and go big picture and then kind of drill down to a more granular level. With the state of Maryland, we have developed an economic development strategic plan. Now, in coming up with this plan, what we were essentially trying to do, and it's very fundamental, many of us have participated in strategic plans. You want to see what you're good at, and then you want to align that with areas and opportunities for significant growth. And so when we looked at, across the state, we said, well, what are Maryland's competitive advantages? And also, what industries are poised, again, for significant or exponential growth? And we came up with 3 different sectors. We call them our lighthouse sectors. These sectors are life sciences, aerospace and defense, and technology. Now, within the technology sector, we have 3 focus areas, and those areas are artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and cyber. Now, why cyber? It probably makes logical sense just, when you just step back. But specifically, and obviously, Maryland is the home to Cyber Command, NSA, NIST, DISA, and a bunch of other agencies. So in addition to having these federal assets, we also have a lot of cyber companies that work for the federal government and then also work in the private sector, for the private sector. And then on top of that, we have some very strong academic institutions that have cyber, technology, and engineering academic disciplines. So what is that all about? What that speaks to is an ecosystem. That's what we have here. Our competitive and comparative and strategic advantage is that we have all the elements for success. We have all the components for growth. We have the ecosystem here that, as the governor would say, will help us own and win the decade. So that brings me to the Cyber Howard Accelerator. When I look at what the Accelerator is tasked with doing, mentorship, support for companies, facilitating connections, fostering innovation, all of these components feed our existing and robust ecosystem. But they don't just feed it, they augment it, they supplement it, they enhance it. And that's why this is so important, that's why this is so critical, and that's why this is so valuable, not just to Howard County, but to the entire state of Maryland. And that's why I'm here. So something else about cybersecurity. Years ago, cybersecurity really was an industry, kind of to itself. But as we have evolved as an economy, as a country, as the world has evolved, cybersecurity, as we all know, cuts across every single industry and every single sector in business. So it's no longer isolated. It's everywhere. It's everything. And so it just goes to show the importance of cybersecurity because it's critical to all sectors. And if we can grow in cybersecurity, we can facilitate the growth of all sectors. So, cyber protects critical infrastructure, it ensures the growth of the private sector, and it's also central to our national security. So, in sum, and I promise I'm leaving the stage soon, cybersecurity is critical to our economic success, and cybersecurity is critical to our national security. So the Cyber Howard Accelerator is critical because our future, whether you're looking at economic growth or you're looking at national security, depends upon it. It depends upon what happens here, and it depends upon what we do. So thank you for what you're doing, and thank you for what you will continue to do, because again, our future depends upon it. Thank you.
Ooh, thank goodness for that hip replacement a year ago. I might have needed help getting up off this stage. Thank you, Deputy Secretary Rice. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce you to the woman with the vision behind this program, the CEO of Howard County Economic Development Authority, Jennifer Jones.
Thank you and good morning. Today is a celebration of the power of partnership. This program would not be possible without the leadership of County Executive Calvin Ball and the partnership with the Technology Advancement Center, who share our vision of building something bold, enduring, and future-focused right here in Howard County. We find ourselves at an inflection point, not just locally, but across Maryland. Our region is home to national cyber assets, and we've cultivated deep strengths in cybersecurity, AI, quantum, and advanced IT. Now is the time to ensure that our emerging companies don't just launch here, but grow and thrive here. Small businesses need more than encouragement. They need structured support, expert mentorship, and access to both capital and customers. The Cyber Howard Accelerator is built to provide just that, helping startups move from ideation to sustainable growth, bridging the critical gap between innovation and impact. Over 12 weeks, these founders will receive hands-on guidance from industry experts, refine their products, and develop scalable go-to-market strategies. As they grow, our entire region benefits with new jobs, new technologies, and a more resilient and competitive tech economy. A special thank you to Bob Zane, my head of business development and our cyber lead, and to Chris Anthony, CEO of TeamWorks, a Maryland Innovation Center company, who together will lead and deliver this program. Thank you for being part of this journey and for believing in the entrepreneurs who are building the future right here in Howard County. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And now, if it was up to me, because of our friendship, I'd say, Smith, you're up. Now to introduce CEO of the Technology Advancement Center, Greg Smith.
Smith, thank you for that introduction. That's great. Yeah. And for those who know me, I am wearing a tie, so don't feel wigged out. But good morning and welcome everybody. It's great to host you here at our facility called The Link, the Technology Advancement Center's 80,000 square foot innovation hub. As many of you know, we have been dedicated to supporting the Department of Defense and the government's mission in sourcing and developing bleeding edge companies that focus on the mission and the United States' greatest problems. As part of our mission, we've had the privilege of training over 6,000 students, including middle and high school students from across the state. We proudly partner with organizations like Junior Achievement, Junior ROTC, Future Leaders of America, the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts, and the Civil Air Patrol. Our collaboration with the Department of Defense Centers of Academic Engagement has enabled us to provide training in offensive and defensive cyber for colleges and universities around the country. And also, we certainly train our military as well. It's our hope that we will bring this type of capability to this next generation center that we've created with Howard County. So thank you, Jennifer and Dr. Ball. We very much appreciate that. You know, beyond education and training, we've helped the small business community. You might not know this, but since 2019, we've provided over $130 million out to the small business ecosystem in our region, trying to bolster the economic development of our state. And we're very proud of that. So today, in partnership with Howard County, marks a significant step forward in our shared commitment to growing the cybersecurity and technology ecosystem in both Howard County and the state of Maryland. The TAC team is ready, Dr. Ball, Jennifer, to help you have success. Thank you very much, Bob, Chris, and everyone in the audience. Let's make this happen. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Greg. And last but not least, someone who probably doesn't need an introduction because I'm sure you all know who she is, but it's my pleasure to introduce Kelly Schultz, CEO of the Maryland Tech Council.
Thanks, Smith. It is so good to be back here at TAC, and congratulations on all of the success that's happening here. But to our Howard County team, this is just incredible. And I would say that now more than ever, this is exactly what we all need in order to be able to put forth the ideas that cyber really is an integral part of what we do here in Maryland. This is why Maryland is significant in the world, and it's all of you that have come together to make this happen that makes a big difference. And this place specifically is so amazing, right? It's not just about the brick and wall that the Link has provided in order to be able to harvest this. It's the entrepreneurs that are going to be coming through. It's the mentorship that they're going to be getting. It's the procurement assistance that they're going to be getting. And oh, by the way, for every baby company that comes out of the Accelerator, and Jennifer knows this, as Jennifer and Howard County being a part of the Maryland Tech Council, they all have courtesy memberships to the Maryland Tech Council to create an even bigger ecosystem for them to know what the state has to offer. And we're happy to support that. I talked about the full suite of activities that they have here, but it's outside of these walls that we need to educate them on and how to maneuver and how to be a part of the bigger ecosystem. So I'm just going to mention a few things, County Executive, on your behalf, for you to take credit for, big things that have happened here in Howard County, right? The Howard County College, right? The community college and their cyber range, the first one in the state to ribbon cut just a few months ago here in Howard County. The little company down the road called Tenable that announced their big purchase of additional IT assets in companies. And then today, what's happening here at TAC with the Accelerator. So I just want to say congratulations to each and every one of you, your teams, everybody in this room for being a part of it, because this really is a significant advancement for these industries that Marylanders are really depending on. So thank you all very much for having me. Thanks, Stacey.
Thank you, Kelly. And now it's time to make things official. So we're going to do the official signing of the partnership agreement between the Howard County Economic Development Authority and the TAC. And then we'll do a ribbon cutting and photo opportunity. And then we'll have Bob Zhang, and then it's time for networking. So if I can ask Dr. Ball and Greg Smith and Jennifer, please come on up for the signing.
Right over here. So you want to do a 3, 2, 1 cut?
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, one last speaker. Thanks everybody for that. It's now official. And at this time, I want to bring Bob Zhang to the podium.
So the application is officially started today. So there's also some flyers in the back. For those who are standing, please grab one if you need the application. Or you could go to marylandinnovationcenter.com and then support ecosystem to apply. And I will also email you the link. Don't worry if you miss both of these things. So the application will open from now on until probably late April. So we're aiming to announce the first cohort of up to 8 companies by mid or late May. And I can be available if you guys have any questions, but you do not have to be a Howard County company to business to apply, but you must have a tangible product, either software or hardware. And it cannot be in the idea stage, because it has to be tangible. It can be early stage, but it has to be tangible. Industry focus may be GovTech, critical infrastructure, IT/OT security, AI-driven cyber defense-related security applications. Must be willing to participate in all full 12-week Accelerator program to meet key milestones. I just wanted to mention that Chris Anthony will be our EIR, or Entrepreneur in Residence, for this program. Thank you, Chris. The location for the program will be at the TAC, so we have a space upstairs that can house up to 8 companies. And also we will be across the street as well, leveraging the MIC, Maryland Innovation Center's assets and event classes there. So the milestones for the 12 weeks, including week 1, first week and 4th, we'll focus on product development, market validation. 5 to 8, we're going to focus on go-to-market sales and strategy. 9 to 11, focus on funding investment readiness. Week 12 will be graduation scale up. So companies who've been through the program will be automatically admitted as a member of the Maryland Innovation Center as a resident member. So you have the option to stay here. The TAC has a great facility, or be on your own, or be at the across the street at the Maryland Innovation for further incubation. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
So that concludes the program. There are team members from the TAC that are available to give tours if anybody would like to see the space, and especially the space that will be housed by the Cyber Accelerator companies, and dig in with food and refreshments. Thanks everybody for coming. Good to see everyone.